Okay, in this video, I'm going to fix your dopamine. So I'm currently on a 30-day challenge of posting a YouTube video every day, and I'm trying to make the videos as raw, as uncut as possible. I just filmed a video, not saying any filler words. It was uncut, so when I don't know what to say, instead of saying to fill the silence, it's just silence. And if you guys are following along with this journey, I think this can actually fix your dopamine addiction, because these videos, they're not going to be fun. They're not going to be super entertaining, hyper visualized, hyper edited. They're just going to be raw, a guy talking to a camera. And we need more of that in our day-to-day lives, because a lot of young guys that are probably subscribed to me or watching similar stuff, they're doom scrolling, watching Netflix, getting just a bunch of dopamine from other sources. And I reckon if you want to fix your dopamine, if you actually want to make some change, because if you have, every time you get a dopamine spike by watching corn, scrolling, you get a spike, your baseline level of dopamine increases a little bit. So this is just your natural level of dopamine. Now, you get a spike that increases. Now, you might think that sounds good, but what that actually means is that your motivation, you need to have more motivation now to get past that baseline level of dopamine. I lost my train of thought. Basically, your dopamine's here. Motivation needs to be now higher for you to get excited and then actually take action. Whereas if your baseline of dopamine's down here, you don't need much motivation to get excited and then do the task, because that's all motivation is. It's just getting excited and doing the task. And yeah, every dopamine spike increases that level. Therefore, if you don't spike your dopamine every day, if you keep it at a maintained level, if it's not going up and down and up and down as well, because if you have a dopamine spike, it also goes then below your baseline. You guys can research that your own, but if you start watching, more just dry content, more podcasts instead of Netflix at night, and just like slowly doing more activities that aren't that interesting and are just slow, and you're just chilling with yourself, just stretching, no music, no nothing at night, just being good with being by yourself, that is how you're gonna get a lot done, because you're gonna have more motivation, which then is just an add-on. You don't have to be as disciplined. You have motivation to get stuff done. And yeah, just subscribe, because I'm just gonna fix your dopamine. No, you're gonna have to actually take some action, but I do think these videos will help. And if you don't want to subscribe, I've got some tips for you. Just make your phone as bland as possible. A lot of you will be spending 4 to 8 hours on your phone every day. I'll make a separate video on that, which is, it's just crazy, 25 years of your life. Make it as bland as possible. Most phones nowadays have a side button that you can change in the settings to do something to your phone. I click mine on an Android on the screen and it makes my phone red for at night. But you can make that black and white and just have your phone on black and white. I used to do this. The one thing that I would find annoying was I would have to guess if the photo I was taking was nice, because there was no color. So that's why I say make it a button, because when I take a photo, click the button, yeah, it looks nice, boom, click it back. Make it as blend as possible. Just lower that dopamine, all that colors, That's just spiking the dopamine every single time you open your phone. And another thing, just delete social media, bro. It's just horrible for you. You're not gonna miss anything. Delete it for a week and no one messages you. Come on, like, your bro's sending you some reels, but that's it. Unless you're actually using it for business, then I would recommend keeping it. Lastly, my camera battery is getting low. I would recommend no phone the first hour in the morning and the last hour at night. This is just going to set the mood for the day. And if you guys don't know, tomorrow starts with the night routine of today. Now, if you're having no dopamine the night before you wake up, no dopamine in the morning, your baseline is going to be down here. You're going to be so easily motivated to get stuff done. And I think that's very important, to be watching your dopamine spikes. You guys can look into the science. I'm obviously don't have a PhD or anything like Andrew Huberman, but yeah, I'd go watch some of his podcasts on dopamine, and you guys can make your own conclusions. I think that was all I had written down. I can't really see it on my phone. And just get outside more. Subscribe for the 30-day challenge. Let's reset our dopamines and get after it. Come on, boys. Let's go. Why do I always shoot the camera?